Hello, everybody. Hi. Let me see how it looks with my sketchbook. I'm trying a new angle today, so we're going to see how this goes. I feel like this lighting is still just so, like, it's very annoying. That, like, my lighting is just, like, always a hot mess. I drew this girl the other day, and I think she looks so cute. Look at her with her little donut and her bird on her knee. Can you see that? Ah, look how yellow it gets. Oh my goodness. And her little coffee cup. Hello! You gotta go? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, I'll be here for a little bit if you want to come back later. Thank you for popping in, even for a moment. I'm just kind of doing like a test. Just had a bit of, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, friend. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I keep bumping my camera. I don't know if this is a good angle. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll see. I'm sorry you had an emotional breakdown. I am very familiar with that life. Let me get this. I hope you feel better. I'll be here for a little while, so whenever you want, I'll be here. I'll be there. Okay, so today, hey, so good to see your streams again. Hello. Nanin VYBU, hello. I'm so glad that you're here. We are going to I'm doing a marker challenge today, so I am, look at this cutie I was working on yesterday. I was doing a Tinkerbell. She is like far from being done, but I was working on her yesterday, and then I colored her at my latest, what's it called? At my latest Comic-Con, which did not go well. I had a pretty bad Comic-Con, unfortunately. I hope my sound is okay. Please tell me if my sound is not okay. No, but I colored her at my Comic-Con, and her hair was a lot lighter, and I was starting to put in some shading with this color, and it was so dark. I accidentally grabbed the wrong marker, so I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna make all her hair dark. So my plan was not to make her hair this dark. But I feel like I balanced her out a little bit with some like cute necklaces with my white gel pen. So yeah, this is what I did last week. I don't know why I'm showing you guys all this. Okay, so I have this little like spreadsheet that not spreadsheet, I don't know what to call it, like a little montage that I did. So I have it's like this. Guys, I thought doing this at an angle would make things better, but it doesn't seem much better. Also, Gorge, is there an update on the ferry? On this one? That ferry? Because if by update you mean, I don't know, like I still gotta finish her, so I'm gonna have to do some like shading on her if this is who you're talking about. Oh, from the last stream. Did I do a fairy in the last stream? All right, hold on a second. There's a lot of chaos happening outside my office right now. Oh, you were here for okay, so my last stream, I think I worked on this character. Okay. Yes, I did. I finished her. I got her all the way done. I'm really happy I added some shade, like a shadow underneath her legs. Thank you for asking. I really love how she turned out. I'm really trying to fix my lighting because like for some reason my camera wants to make everything yellow as soon as I put my hand in here. It's very annoying. If somebody knows how to fix that, please let me know. But I ended up adding all these little like extra like fairies around here because I accidentally did like a marker, like I accidentally flicked my marker and messed up. So then I turned them into like little fairies just around her. Isn't she okay? Oh my God, she's perfect. Thank you. I think she looks so cute. I love how she turned out. I put some highlights in her hair just to make her hair look a little more shiny, and thank you so much for saying that because I love her too. Yes, and so then today is going to be a little bit different. Oh, I'm so out of breath. Sorry, guys. Actually, I guess I can let you guys choose. I have this one character that I started a little while ago. Oh, we're upside down. Everything in this sketchbook is like Alice in Wonderland. Like there's like some pages that are upside down, some pages that are right side up, some pages that are on one side or the other. And like, look at this. It's absolutely insane. It's just some blank pages sometimes, apparently. So please excuse my mess of a sketchbook. So, no, what I was gonna say, let me take a step back here. So, today I'm doing a marker challenge where I'm going to, speaking of, you should so draw Alice. I should. Oh my gosh. I love like the vibe of Alice in Wonderland. I would 100% draw Alice. I will say though, I do have two things already sketched out in my marker book, and I'm gonna do if I talk too fast, I get out of breath. So I need to like learn how to like slow myself down. So I have two things that I already sketched out in my sketchbook, and I was gonna let you guys choose if you would like. So I have this. It's a little bit hard to see because there's something behind her. So let me do this. I have this gal here. She's like an elf, and she's like kind of got a thoughtful look and looking off into space. So I have her who I need to finish. So please give your votes, guys, once I show you all the stuff that I have in here, or my, sorry, once I show you my two thoughts of what I want to do. I can't talk today. It's a mess. Okay. Or I'm going to do this spreadsheet with this like angel girl and this girl who's like thinking. It's a little bit hard to see, and some hands and stuff like that. So no matter what, I'm going to do a 3 marker challenge, which is where I pull 3 markers out of my bag. Like I close my eyes and I don't look. And then I draw at random. So I am leaving it up to you guys, but if nobody votes, then I'm just going to end up deciding myself. You know what I'm saying? So I have Elf Girl, or I have I'll call it like love montage, because it's like a bunch of, I'll just call it montage. Here, I think I can put a poll in the chat. Let me see. Hold on. I have like a really wobbly thing. Okay. How do I add a poll to the chat? You would think I would know how to do this by now. Does anybody know how I add a poll? All right, let me see. Oh, okay, cool. Ask a question. Which one should I draw? Okay. Elf girl. I'm gonna say thoughtful elf. And then I'm gonna say montage, love montage. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make it pink. Okay, I started a poll, so please choose the one that you want. Oh my gosh, I love your sketches so much. Also, random question, but I was wondering if you had any plans to join a public event, like an art fight or anything similar. Somebody else asked me if I was going to join art fight. And literally when they asked me, I think it was in like my last live stream, that was the first time I'd ever heard of art fight. I don't know what that is. So should I join? I mean, oh, I just realized that I wrote thoughtful self. I meant to write thoughtful elf. I wonder if I can edit this. Can I edit it? No, I don't know how to edit. Sorry. Anybody's coming in now that's supposed to say thoughtful elf, not thoughtful self. I am a thoughtful person. No, sorry. Okay. So this is the love montage. I don't know if I can like move this around. So it's like, I don't know. And then I don't know if you guys can see that. This is the love montage. And then this is the thoughtful elf, not the thoughtful self. I don't know if you guys can, how well you can see that. It's a little bit hard to see. Oh my gosh. Toe Toast 1248. Yeah, listen, I would do an art fight. I just literally don't know what it is. I like the idea of it. It sounds really cool. Is that where you draw other people's OCs and then like people vote on it? Because that's kind of what I would imagine it would be. It sounds, I'm gonna be honest, it sounds really intimidating. Because like the pressure of drawing someone else's OC, like it just feels like, I don't know, it feels really intense. Like I don't know if that's something I'd be able to like handle. That might have been me. Oh, it's a place where you can submit original characters and receive fan art of them, while it's also being able to create art of other people's OCs. Okay, where you can submit. Oh, okay. So like I could put my fairy that I did from the last one in. Okay. Okay, right now I have 4 votes and it's 50-50, so somebody needs to break the tie. Like Break the tie, you guys. As of now, I think I'm leaning towards the montage just because it's a bit different from what I've done in the past. Love this Tuana E9G7. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just trying to get an idea of what I'm gonna do for my art challenge today. Because I have two that are undrawn. I'll show you guys again one more time. I have Thoughtful Elf, not Self. I guess maybe she does not look like me. I do not look like this elf. But I was thinking about doing Thoughtful Elf, which I wrote incorrectly, or doing the Love Montage, which is these like little lover girls. Montage 1, yes. Yes, especially if I'm including my own vote. I think we're doing Love Montage. I think I just really want to do it. I think they just all look so stinking cute. Now I am going to somewhat make my own rules. I don't know, because here's the thing. You know what? No, I'm not going to make my own rules. I was going to say that if when I pull the 3 markers, if I don't pull anything that looks like a skin color, that I'm going to pull an extra skin color just to make it work. But you know what? I'm gonna be brave and I'm just gonna like whatever 3 colors I get, I'm gonna stick with it. If I'm like panicking and I feel like I'm like, no, I need to like pull a skin color, like does that make sense? Because sometimes you just get like blue, green, and red, and then you're like, well, how do I draw someone's skin with any of those colors? Like you can, but it's like I'm not that good. Like, I don't know. Um, I'm gonna change my okay, Love Montage wins. We're doing Love Montage. I'm gonna end the poll. Thank you for everyone who voted. I appreciate it. Twana E9G7, hello. All right, I am gonna change my perspective here. Okay. Let me turn this. Okay, cool. And let me adjust my camera real quick. All right, and then, so here's the funny thing, guys. A lot of times I will open up my blinds in order to have better lighting. But, want to hear something kind of crazy? I am not allowed to go outside right now. Like, I'm not actually allowed to go in the sun per my doctor because I got a blue light therapy skin treatment on my face yesterday, and I can reactivate the medicine if my face like sees any type of sunlight. And I actually did yesterday try to like walk out to my garden to grab a cucumber, and my face was burning. It was absolutely on fire, and I had to like run back inside. It was totally awful. So I am like holed up inside like an actual vampire. So this is actually really nice that I get to do this live stream, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I know it's like a really bizarre thing, but it's like it's an actual oh, sorry guys. It's like an actual medical treatment that like I have to get for my skin because I have a lot of skin cancer and pre-cancer cells on my face. So I have to like get on top of it, and they have to do some like really aggressive treatment with my skin. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, but I'm happy that like the technology exists. You know what I mean? All right, let me get everything set up and then I will pull my 3 markers. Let's do this. All right, and then this. There we go. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure my lighting is okay. I always have to like pull up my own live stream so that I can see how everything looks from your guys' point of view. So let me turn up my light, change it a little bit. Let's see how that looks. All right. No, that's too blue. How's that? And then we have this. Okay. All right. I think the last one is, I think this is the best that we can get right now. I do really wish that I had better lighting here. But alas, can't have it all. Okay, cool. All right. Marker challenge. Let's do this. So you're going to have to take my word for it, you guys, that I am going to close my eyes and I am going to draw 3 markers. You guys are going to see what I draw, but I am not. So my eyes are going to be completely closed. As you can see, some of the markers are missing in this bag because I have them in my other marker bag because I was using them. So sorry, it does look a little bit bare bones, but I'm going to work with what I have. So I'm so nervous. I'm like worried I'm going to pick some like bummy colors. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. My eyes are closed. I'm crossing my fingers. That's bad. Scout's Honor, Pinky Promise. My eyes are closed, or this is not fun. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna mix them all around. What am I gonna get? I don't know how well I'm actually mixing these around. All right, you guys get to see what I pick here. So I'm gonna kind of like feel out. This one feels right. So you guys get to see this color. I can't see anything. I'm just holding it up for the camera. I don't know if you guys can even see the color. Some of you know that I've done this before and I've picked so many grays and I hate coloring with gray. So it's gonna be really funny if I pick like the 1 or 2 grays that are in this bag. All right, let me keep mixing them around. Okay, I gotta pick 2 more markers. I should pick something from the edge. Let's do this one. All right, again, I'm not looking. My eyes are closed so you guys can see what color this is. Hopefully no one's like laughing their head off right now. I have no idea what colors I'm pulling. So that's 2. And I need to pick 1 more. What's gonna be the last one? What colors am I gonna have today? I've been digging through the marker bag. And I found a lot of things. What color is it? Let's see. Okay, my eyes are still closed. I haven't looked yet. All right, grand reveal. I am opening my eyes and all right, interesting. Interesting. So I have how fun. Those colors are so pretty. These are really pretty colors. I'm actually okay with this. A deep dark part of me. Wow. A part of me really wanted to get green because I love the color green and I've been wanting to draw with the color green, but you know what? Who's to say I can't like layer some of these? None of these would make green, so I don't even know why I said that. But no, anyways, guys, these are really pretty. So this is light orchid, pale celery. So this is going to be like a greenish yellow, I think. Oh, actually, that would be good. And then ash rose, this is actually one of my favorite colors of all time. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to swatch them real quick. Those are quite nice. Yes, creative drawings 1, 2, 3. I know, right? Okay, I'm going to swatch them real quick on the back of my book just so that I can see, get an idea. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to swatch them on here. I'm using them anyways. Doesn't really matter. Now, again, I got to figure out how I'm going to like draw their skin and all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to swatch them right here. That is quite pink. All right, and then this is ash rose. Let's see how that one looks. So far, both of these are fairly dark, at least for how I usually do things. Okay, idea, you mix a bit of very light green everywhere and give the piece a whimsy vibe. I don't hate that. This, what I'm about to do actually might be like a greenish color. Let's see. Whoa, that is not what I was expecting. Holy cow. All right, guys, this is going to be so hard for me because all of these are extremely dark colors and I am like so not used to using such dark colors. Okay. I'm going to try not to like panic because I can do this. I got this. The thing is like there's a part of me that is thinking about completely color blocking each of these with each color, right? Does that make sense? Like making this whole girl here pink, making this whole girl here like the taupe color or the green color, and then making these like that. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Did you scan the drawing before it? No. I drew this. That's from me. So actually, these are all things I already sketched out in my sketchbook, and then I just kind of like drew it like from what I already drew in my sketchbook. So I kind of like thought these out ahead of time in my sketchbook and then just kind of put them all in here. So not quite a scan, but I do appreciate you having that sort of confidence in me that you would think that's a scan. No, that's all hand drawn. Okay, I'm trying to decide how to like attack this. Because what I could do is make her whole dress pink because I kind of want to. Yeah, you guys get to like now hear my thought process. I think I might color this whole character pink. And then, no, I mean like just save it in case anything goes wrong. Oh no. Mm-mm. That's part of the marker challenge. We are in it all the way. This is happening. I mean, like, okay, at the end of the day, I have to remind myself, like this really just like means nothing. Like like that sounds bad, but like it does. Like it's not, um, like I'm not selling any of this stuff or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's all good, guys. Now I'm kind of seeing how these all layer like on top of each other because I am kind of getting the idea to make these characters all like one color and then use the other colors as like shading and things like that. Now, I will say part of the marker challenge, I am allowed to use this is my own rule, but I am allowed to use like my white gel pen to add highlights and stuff like that. That's like part of the deal here. Okay, so then this is that color. So let's see how these look on top of each other. Man, you know what? You guys are saying these colors are pretty, which I agree, but this is kind of a challenge. I'm gonna be honest. All right, let me write these down before I forget what they are. RV04, and this is E92, and then E26. Yeah. I think my mind is made up. I think that's what I'm going to do, you guys. I think I'm going to color in the whole character pink. It feels really terrifying and intimidating. But the reason why I want to do it is because I want to use the magic of the markers that they're really, really good at like layering on top of each other. So I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this whole character pink, literally just like color in the lines, the whole thing, and then go back in and make things darker to try to make it um this is terrifying. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like kind of like go back in with the same color. Hey, Nani NVYBU, I appreciate your like idea though. Because this is kind of terrifying. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna go for it. Who cares? I'm just gonna like attack it. I just realized though, it's all I'm gonna use the now I'm kind of backing out. Do I want to do it like that? Or do I want to just mix all my colors? I mean, is this all live streams is just like you guys hearing me be incredibly indecisive? Because I feel like sometimes that's all it is. Also, I need a little bit of natural light because this just looks so bad. Let's see if that's any better. I'm kind of starting to change my mind a little bit, but the reality is I don't have any skin colors, so yeah, I'm just gonna do what I originally thought about doing. And I am gonna open my blinds. I just hope the sun isn't gonna like bother me too much. Let's see. If my skin starts to burn, then I will just, there we go. I feel like that looks a little bit better. Is that lighting a little bit better? I feel like it is. All right, well, tell me if it's not. All right, let's get drawing, because if I don't start now, I'm never gonna do this. Sorry, guys, you just saw part of my body. Okay. All right, let's get this party started. I'm literally just gonna color the whole thing in, and I'm gonna try to be as like gentle and loose as possible. Can you guys feel my existential crisis? Markers are just so permanent, you know? Ugh. Yeah, okay, we're doing it. It's happening. The whole thing is gonna be pink. We're all along for the ride here. It's so nerve-wracking, even for anyone not doing it. Yeah, sorry. I'm like, come on in, sit back and relax, but also be terrified because this is terrifying. The thing I just need to like keep reminding myself pretty much all the time is just like how it's like actually not that big of a deal. And the thing is like the good news is I can see my lines pretty clearly. And this is gonna look a little probably uneven initially. And that's okay. Then I'm gonna go back in. Because I'm gonna go back in with the same marker at some point and fill it all in with other layers of the same color. Yeah, does that make sense? I feel like I always tell my partner whenever he's like, are you okay? You're all right, right? Are you okay? And I'm like, are you asking me or are you asking yourself? Like, I don't know what's I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm like, guys, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's like, am I telling you or am I telling myself? I kind of let that line, that edge dry a little bit, but that's okay. Thing about markers, you gotta work fast, you guys. The nice thing about this is like now you guys can get like a better idea of the drawing. Have you ever tried acrylic markers? I think they'd be perfect for you. I have some acrylic markers, but I don't have the kind that are like, whoops. There we go. This is what I get for talking and drawing. I have like the big thick ones that I just like use for funsies. Like these guys. I don't know if you can see that. And I love them and I use them all. In fact, like half of them are missing. But no, I've never done the ones where you get like a whole pack of like straight up markers. And I've always wanted to. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. All right, now here's the question. Do I make her yellow? Or do I make her brown? Kind of want to just make her yellow. I'm like, if we're going all in, if she's gonna be green, like why not make this girly yellow? Like, I don't know. Like I could make her brown, but I'm thinking I want to make her green and the hands can be this like brownish gray color. You should do yellow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for helping me decide. Because I struggle with that indecision, you guys. Does not matter how long I do this. I always struggle with indecision. I do not want any of this pencil to drag. If I do not pick up some of that pencil with the knead eraser, or yeah, the red pencil with the knead eraser, it can sometimes like drag across the page. That happened in my last drawing and it's frustrating. Oh yeah, this is a journey, you guys. When I first drew her in here, I did not in a million years think I was going to be painting her yellow, or drawing her yellow, I should say. And I will say, on your guys' end, it looks a lot darker than it does on mine. So there's that. I'm being a little bit sloppy, and that's okay. Because like I said about the other one, like I'm going back in anyways, so. And doing more layers. There we go. Now these overlapping lines are probably going to show up, and I'm actually not mad about that. I think it's going to have like a cool aesthetic. How's everybody doing? Is everybody's heart racing as fast as mine? I'm so sorry I have to go, but I'm so excited to see the outcome. Yes. Well, come to my stream next week and I'll show you, because if I remember correctly, you don't have Instagram. So I will definitely be sure to give like almost like a homework, like reading recap kind of thing. Okay, so now we'll do some of these both of these hands. So this is like the more brownish color. I'm gonna get a drink of water so I don't like throw up. All right, because I'm so nervous. I just realized I probably should have left her eyes white, like the whites of her eyes white, but that's okay. We're going all in. It's all good. All right, so now the hands, the little love hands. Fun fact, I love drawing hands. So feels about right that I'm calling them love hands. And I know that's like unusual because I feel like a lot of artists report that they do not like drawing hands. Oh man, what am I doing? Report that they don't like drawing hands very much. But I love drawing hands. Fun fact too, I don't like drawing eyes. And I feel like that's something that a lot of artists, like I like drawing eyes. I like drawing everything. But I feel like that's my biggest weakness is drawing eyes. But tell me to draw a hand. Oh, I got you. I will draw a hand in any position, any shape, any style. Also, guys, I can't look, but I'm pretty sure a bug just like flew into my window. Made like the tiniest little thump. I think it was a butterfly. There's something about like when I'm doing art that like bugs are just so like they want me. Should I make these pink or should I make these tan? I'm gonna make these tan also. I'm just gonna keep following the I'm gonna keep following my trend here. I think. Or I could make them pink. Let me get this in the shot here. Yeah. I'm just gonna make both of the hands like this, like tannish, grayish color. I like consistency. I like uniformity. You know what's gonna be a lot of fun is drawing that pink girl's hair. I'm excited. Oh, you guys, I watched the craziest movie last night. My friends and I and my partner Robert and my friends, we all about sometimes once a week if we can make it. We have a movie night. So we had a movie night last night and we watched The Drama, which is that movie with Robert Pattinson. I can never say his name. I was going to call him Robert Patterson. I'll just call him R Pats. So with R Pats and with Zendaya, and it is, and I'm not going to spoil anything because the movie's not really great if you spoil it. Actually, it's really cute, but man, does it get intense really fast. Um, like I won't say like what it is, but if you like to be completely in the dark about a movie like this, then go ahead and like mute me for a moment because I will just say what the premise is. But Zendaya and Arpat, I mean the trailer actually tells you all this stuff, so I'm not actually revealing anything that the trailer doesn't tell you. But they fall in love with each other. They start to live together, and then they decide that they want to get married. And then literally on the weekend of their wedding, he finds out something that she did uh in at some point in her life, like when they weren't together, that he's like just absolutely wrecked by. Like something like quote unquote bad that she did. I say quote unquote, I mean it's pretty bad. Something like bad that she did. And then it's like about, can he get over it? Can they still get married, and can everything be okay, and can they like, I don't know, it's really intense. It gets really intense really fast, and I recommend it. It was pretty good. All right, I forgot to do her little shadow here, so I will do that real quick. All right, so for this, I might use the gray color to do some of the shadows if I don't feel if I don't feel happy with them by the end. But I am just going to start blocking in things that I feel like should be darker. So I'm going to start with her hair just to make my life easier. I did lose quite a bit of my lines here. So I'm kind of having to make some of it up. Alright, I have to decide where my lighting is coming from. So it's coming from this side. Don't mind me guys just talking out loud. To be perfectly honest, I forgot like where her bangs are supposed to be. So, did she have bangs? Now that's what I should have done. I should have taken a picture beforehand because I lost a lot of my lines. I think she does. I think she's got at least like something here. That may not have been there, but it's there now. Okay. All right, and then I gotta get underneath here. Big shadow under here for sure. Yeah, like I said, I just kind of been blocking in all the things I feel like they're obviously darker. So, for example, like I can get her right above her eyes. Oh, jeez. And then her balls. And then her lips. Oh, I hope this doesn't turn out terribly. There we go. And then I'm going to go in with some other colors at some point. I'm going to leave that like that for now. Yeah. That's for her wings. All right, and then with her shirt and her dress, might leave it how it is. I'm going to color in her shoes and make those darker. I hope you guys are seeing the vision now. This is actually what I kind of imagined it, how I imagined it going, you know. What I might do is like to keep myself from overthinking anything, I might like hop back and forth between the two characters and just let things dry. Just so that I don't like get in my own head and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. And then here. And her whole back leg is supposed to be in shadow. So I may, we'll see. I might just color that whole thing in, you know? Your drawing is so cute. Thank you, Goku for Life Nas. Oh, hello. Hi, welcome back. Yeah, you missed it. I had like an existential crisis earlier because I was so scared to just do all one color. But I feel like it's actually turning out pretty good and I'm happy with it. So I'm so far all good. I am gonna move on to the other character that's down here. Yeah, there we go. I am gonna move down on to the other character that's down here just to give myself a break and some breathing room. So this this poor girl is just like covered in green. So let's see if we can do something with her. Let me bring her over a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna get another drink of water. It's a little stressful, but I actually really like how this is looking. I feel like sometimes when an artist is put under stressful conditions or very limited conditions, that's when our best art happens. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so her eyes. Oh, my hand is wet. That is very not good. Okay. Let's get those. And then her lips. She's a happy little girl, happy little elf. I'm gonna get a little just to indicate her nose. There we go. It looks dark now, but I think it's gonna dry a little bit lighter. And then her hair. So she's got little like puff balls up here on her hair. And I want to give her some like highlights also. Her mouth looks a little funny right now. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna go in with like definitely my pencil later too, and just like redefine everything. All right, so she's got some like little, what are those called? Hair berets. So let me, okay, so if my light, which direction do I want my light to come from for this one? I think like this probably, yeah. So my light's coming from this way, yep. I'll have another highlight. Maybe we just won't have another highlight on this side. I think that's fine. Only on the one side. Alrighty. Man, there's something about just like going back in and adding some like extra layers that really makes a difference. Her little eyebrows, so cute. All right, so if my light's coming from this direction. I don't know how that looks. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Might have messed that up a little bit. That's okay. Happy mistakes, happy accidents, right? The shadow looks so much darker than her lips. I think we're okay. I think I saved it. All right, let's finish our hair because I've been spending way too much time on everything else. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm super focused. That's why I'm not talking much. She's got little pom-poms up here. This is her highlight on her ponytail. Something like that. That looks wild. Oh my gosh. Her being green is like so... It's not, hey, it's not easy being green, right? That's what Kermit the Frog says. In case anybody doesn't know. I think he's got a song called It's Not Easy Being Green. Maybe that's what this girl is thinking to herself. Silly Loot fan, hello! Hi, you're coming to me during an marker challenge. And boy, is it a challenge. And I'm trying something new where I'm color blocking all my characters with my markers that I pulled. So I had to pull 3 markers at random. For anybody who's coming in now, I pulled 3 markers at random. The chat decided on what like what I was drawing today. Like they decided on like the page because I already had a couple pages filled out with drawings. So they got to choose. And then I just picked some markers at random and these are the colors I got. I got this like green, pink, grayish brown. I like isopods. Aren't those like why can't I think like roly polies? Am I right on that one? Please tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I met somebody at Animate Columbus, the con that I went to. I'm going to move back over to my pink girl here. I met somebody who was like really, really a huge advocate for isopods. And I was like, I don't know what those are. And she told me what they were. And I was like, oh, that's what's eating up my garden. And she was like, no, 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 that is not eating your garden because isopods actually don't eat living plants. They eat dead plants. So you should not be sitting here thinking isopods are like your enemy and do not kill them. And I was just like, oh, okay, okay. So I was like really glad she informed me, you know? Hello, I love these. Hello. Your fave girl 3456. Hello. Thank you so much. I was initially like very terrified of doing this. And now I think it's like turning out so much better. So I'm really, really actually fairly happy with how it's turning out. So thank you so much for saying something. I'm gonna start working on like a little bit of a smaller scale here. Use my like little marker. There we go. I just need to get her neck shadow. And then I'm gonna go back in with my pencil that I drew everything with at some point to like redefine like say her eyelashes and stuff like that. Because as of now, I lost a lot of my line work, so I will definitely be coming back to all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. This is my shadow on her leg. Super focused again, guys. Sorry. So So that is like the shadow from, you know, the sun, or whatever light is hitting her. I'm just trying to make sure I get things the way that they're supposed to here. I try to, like, you know, identify my light source and then draw from there. That's always the ultimate goal. All right. Guys, I have a killer hangnail. Oh my gosh. Those are like the best things I've seen all day. Well, thank you. I am flattered. Holy cow. I can't imagine you've seen much today if this is the best thing you've seen all day. Oh my gosh. Such a compliment. I appreciate that. And I am just adding in some shading here of the light source. Again, is like coming from like this side right now. So it's kind of covering up this part of her body. Oh my gosh. We have like camp kids that walk by our house every day, and I hear them every single day. They like walk to the park and then to the pool, the local pool, and they are so funny. Okay, so that looks a little bit intense, but when that dries, that's like the shadow, like coming down like that. So, and I'm only saying that to make myself feel better. I really should be more careful because I'm gonna just like mess this up and I'm gonna be mad at myself. All right, let's get these buttons. There we go. I have to go, but I hope you have a beautiful day and keep doing what you do. And your work is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I really think that this girl that I'm doing right now in particular, I think she's going to look real cute when I'm done. I'm really excited. I think definitely giving her some like highlights and redefining some pencil work, I think is going to make a big difference. All right, let me turn it real quick and get like real close to just get her top lip here. Sorry if you guys ever see the top of my head as I'm like trying to get everything just right. Okay, let me get her hair again. I feel like that needs to be pretty dark. Man, I like her a lot. I almost want to make her, when I'm done, like turn her into a sticker. Right? Wouldn't this be a cute sticker? I forgot about my highlights. I gotta keep those on there. All right, I'm focused. Sorry, it's so quiet. There we go. All right. Oh, she's like so high up. You guys, hopefully you can still see her. I'm glad I did this the way that I did. I actually am really enjoying it, and I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let me come back to Green Girl over here. I'll get to the hands here in a minute. Gosh, I might have to go cut this hangnail. It's driving me crazy. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know how close like I have to get. It's like the tiniest little hangnail right here, but it's driving me crazy. How I don't know. Yeah? Okay. Anyways, I might have to go cut that because like I keep like feeling it and it actually does hurt. It actually does hurt. All right, let me think really quick here though. I'm just trying to decide if I want to like trying to decide what I want to do with her. Okay, so if my light source is coming from this direction, then that means everything in here is gonna pretty much be dark. Alrighty. I'm not really sure. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna give her a nice big shadow right here just because I feel like it. Um, I kind of like that stayed white. That's cool. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. All right, you guys get the vision, right? She's actually looking better than I was expecting. I think that looks pretty good. I like it. All right, I'm gonna make her hair darker down here in contrast with the shading. Actually, really, guys, I'm kind of impressed with myself. I'm gonna be honest that I was able to make this color thing happen. This sort of stuff is not for the weak of heart. I highly recommend if any of you watching this are artists to give this challenge a try. And I don't just mean the 3 marker challenge, but like to take a character or even just actually, you know what, even if you just have a coloring book, um, to just color one thing, all one color, and then use your and like obviously only do this with markers because I don't know how well this would work with another medium. And then just like start adding in your depth and your shadows and things like that. Just start like going in like little by little and adding those in because it really pushes you to focus more on your like shading and your contrast as opposed to like just choosing colors, which is like a whole nother thing. It's like it's a cool exercise. If I was an art teacher, I'd have my art students do this. And I am not an art teacher unless you call these like videos and live streams uh like teaching. Hopefully someone's learning something. That'd be nice. Alrighty. Cool. And then these are like those are the little hair puffies. We'll come back to those. All right, back to Pink Angel. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm dying. I think I need to cut this hangnail. Let me zoom out a little bit. I also should probably work on these hands a little bit at some point, but like this thing is driving me absolutely crazy. So please bear with me while I go cut this hangnail. I will be right back. I should probably get my sign here. I'll use that here soon. Where's my BRB sign? Yeah. Oh, be right back. Gonna cut a hangnail.
Hey guys. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Hey guys, it's Robert, Renee's husband, and I just wanted to come in and say thank you, thank you, thank you for everybody who comes in and gives Renee encouragement and loves her art and loves her vibe. It means the world to her, and I know it means the world to me, and we just really want to say thank you to all you guys who just feed into what brings my wife life. So thanks.
You just, man, Robert just came and bombed my stream. That was so sweet. Aw. Thank you, babe. Oh, that was so nice. Well, how to follow that? I don't even know. That was very, very sweet. It seems like maybe not many people heard that, but maybe somebody will watch back this stream and they will hear it in the future. The future, future, future. That was very sweet though. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, I just decided that it's good to have that kind of support. I hope everybody can find someone like Robert because he is a very, very good person. And I really appreciate him. Okay, anyways, let's not get too sentimental here. So I think I want to go in and do this little thing right here. And I kind of want to make it look three-dimensional. So if my light's coming this way, then I want to do it like this. Yeah? Does that make sense what I'm doing here? Okay, so then... Yeah, does that make it look like it's three-dimensional? Does that make sense? Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. So I really do feel like I need to go in now with a little more pink for these shoes because I do want the shoes to be like significantly, like I want them to stand out. Because they're supposed to kind of be like the patent black shoes, you know? There we go. I kind of like leaving a little bit of... There we go. That kind of looks cool, actually. I like that. Did you lose your phone?
Yeah, I did.
It happens to the best of us. All right, I feel like that looks... I'm not really sure what's going on with the shoe thing right here. I think it's supposed to go like up like that. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. All right, so now I want to go in with my pencil and redefine some of the lines on this pink gal. So let me zoom in a tad. And I know I haven't gotten to the hands yet, but I'm just going to kind of roll with what I've got here. Like I just feel like I want to roll, so I'm going to keep going. Let me just find my pencil sharpener. Ugh. I don't know why I had to be so creepy about it. Hey, where's my pencil sharpener? Oh, it's hiding. Okay, there we go. Pencil sharpener. This is my pencil sharpener from Blick Art Materials, in case anybody wants to know what I use, I guess. I don't know. And then this pencil is a, oh my goodness, Guest Tube 2025. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I was really nervous about how it was going to turn out, and I'm actually very pleased so far. So I thank you for saying that. I am gonna like zoom out and then zoom in again a little bit because my phone seems to be like mad at me. Uh, there we go. Because I want you guys to see everything that I'm doing here. All right. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So I really want to go in and redefine some lines, mainly for myself because I'm having trouble seeing like some of my line work. Okay. See what I'm doing? Like I gotta kind of get back some of my line work here so I can see what's going on. Alright, and then she definitely has a collar. Yeah, like that. Something like that. It's so hard for me to see anymore. I do wish I'd like taken a picture of this. Oh, you know what? I actually copied her from my sketchbook. So let me just grab my sketchbook real quick. She's in my old sketchbook. My old sketchbook. Guys, this is my old sketchbook. So she is somewhere in here. As you'll see, it'll be like pretty darn close to what I have. All right. Okay, where's... I think she's in this direction. You guys are getting a peek into my sketchbook. I have a theme. I like to draw characters that are crouching. I think it's because I'm a croucher. I'm trying to be careful not to accidentally mess up what I've just drawn. All right. Yep, see, look. Croucher. It's crouching. This is when I drew the bomb devil from Chainsaw Man. Let me see. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay, as you can see, this is the original. So I'm just trying to get an idea of what everything is supposed to look like. Okay, I see. So this is actually supposed to be like a collar situation. Okay. I see what I did here. Trying to like kind of messed up this spot right here, but that's okay. Yes. All right, guys, I'm just trying to, like I said before, redefine some lines here because I lost a lot of it when I drew it in with marker. So I'm not doing all of the lines. Oh, let me zoom in a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm not drawing in all the lines, just kind of where like some lines meet others is kind of what I do. Like right here. I don't know if you guys can hear those birds, but there's some birds twitterpating outside my window and they sound so beautiful and happy. And they make me feel happy. Alrighty. I hope you guys can see this. It is showing that my video is really lagging, so I do apologize if anybody like makes a comment and then I totally miss it. I think my internet might be floundering a little bit, which would be really annoying because we just got it fixed. That should not be happening. I'm gonna call Spectrum and give them a piece of my mind. No, I'm just kidding. I would never. I'm a big baby. All right. And I'm just kind of doing like a little, just like a little. I don't know if I like that actually. I thought I wanted to do that. I'm changing my mind. I'm not sure if I want to do anything for her now, so I feel like it's okay the way it is. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Like I said, just trying to refine my lines. I'm just trying to find myself in this big wide world. All right, there we go. I really wish I could check my internet speed because I actually am really wondering what's going on with my internet right now. Very, very curious. I'm not sure what's happening here, and I'm just gonna leave it. Who cares? All right. I guess like my drawing, my rules, right? I guess. Okay, so she's supposed to have socks on, and I lost my line for that. So there's her sock. And then here is her shoe, and then her dress. There we go. I feel like it's just like we just need a little bit here and there just to give this character their depth back, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm having trouble seeing. I think I might need glasses. So I keep having to get like my head real close, which is not great for a live stream, you guys. I think I might be farsighted. If that is what I think it is. All right. Yeah, I really need to get my eyes checked. I've needed to do that for a while now, actually, so. All right, is this character starting to get some of their stuff back? I think so. All right. I feel like I just don't need to, I don't need to do everything, just like wherever it needs a little extra. Like there, maybe. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. I'm like a little worried that my internet is like a little jacked up right now. So hopefully people can like actually see what's happening right now. I don't know what's happening here. There. I feel like it's weird that you can't like see her nose. That's supposed to indicate like the top of her nose, and I don't know how I feel about it. The good news is I have an eraser. Yeah, no, that's not happening. See, I'm being too careful now, and this is just where I start to make mistakes. Alrighty. Super in the zone. Just trying to define some lines here. Yeah, my video is showing that it's like super duper lagging. Unfortunately. I really like these squigglies that I did on her legs because I feel like they feel a little bit like Hercules. Because in Hercules, they really like utilize Like the old Greek squigglies, like those vibes. So I was like really happy with that. Okay. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now we're just going to add a few highlights to this little character. I feel like that's really going to do it. There we go. Yeah, originally she had a garter belt, but I feel like it's like fine how it is. I don't think we need a garter belt. Like I think that's okay. All right, now let's add some highlights to this girl and to our other girl. And I'm going to use, of course, my very smallest pen. Oh, I'm on low power mode. That might be what's going on. Guys, please like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. I always have at least one person who reminds me to say that. They're like, don't forget to tell people to like and subscribe. And I'm like, oh yeah. So yeah, if you're able or willing, please do. All right, let's do her nose. I don't know how. There we go. And then her eyes. That's like, that almost looks a little bit eerie. I don't know how much I like that. Maybe we do some over here. Oh. Like that. I don't know what's happening. That's okay. I'm gonna give her a little bit on her buttons. Her gumdrop buttons. Oh my gosh. Goku for life, Nas. Aw, thank you. I think she's looking pretty cute. There we go. That always makes a difference, adding a few highlights like that, you know? All right, and then to her patent leather shoes, she's gotta have, you know, she's gotta have that like nice little, the classic shine for her shoes so that we just know. I love how the pink turned out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. Like you don't even know. Because I was like freaking out. Well, you guys do know that actually. So I'm really glad that these turned out okay. And I don't want to do too much here. There we go. Yeah, I think that's like, that makes it pretty obvious like what's going on with her shoes. There we go. Oh, can you guys even see that? So sorry. So sorry. Her nose is just like bothering me. I'm like, I do feel like I almost want to do what I did to her, to her nose. And just give like a little bit of like an indication. Oop, not with the white guy here. Now she almost looks like mad up here. What's going on? I'm not really sure what happened up here. She's starting to look like pissed. All right, so I'm wondering if I like kind of do like a little. It for some reason it's like going on so uneven and it's like really frustrating. I'm just gonna give almost like a little nose shadow. What do we think? Does that look okay? Maybe it's a little bit too dark. So it actually just needs a little bit more on her shirt. So I'm gonna give her like her undershirt, like this part. like whatever's happening here. There we go. Just to kind of give it a little bit more, I don't know, definition, a little bit more going on here. All right, cool. All right, I'm happy with how she turned out. I think I might just like just stop there. I don't think it needs any more. I think if I were to add too many more highlights or anything, like it might be a little bit too much unless I just do a little bit of this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. There we go. Okay, that's fine. And then this girl, let's zoom out just a tad. Let's make her mouth a little bit more defined here. I don't feel like we need to do much more to her nose. It's really amazing, like what like eyelashes and like some like definition to the eyes will do. You know what I mean? There we go. Wow, look at that. Boom. Green and red. Complementary colors, guys. Sometimes I think I annoy my friends if I'm like, what were we doing recently? Where I was like, oh man, that works perfectly because it's green and red and those are complementary colors. That's why it looks so appealing to our eyes. And my brother's like, yeah, green and red, Christmas. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess that's why Christmas has green and red. I don't know, because somebody out there knew. Somebody knew. All right. Just trying to get back some of this stuff that I lost. Ow. Sorry, guys. Green and red Christmas. Exactly. Exactly. Right now I've got like pink and green. So pink and green are technically complementary colors since pink is in the red family. So those are always, not always, depending on how you use them, but they're usually going to look pretty good too, like with each other. Usually. All right, so I think she needs some hairlines. To bring everything together. Because technically these are supposed to be like hair twisties in a way. Kind of like going for it, guys. Now I'm just cooking. Yeah, now I'm just going for it. Now that I feel like I'm all warmed up, I think it feels a little bit easier. And I do apologize. I do like brace my paper with my left hand, which tends to like get in the way of like you guys seeing what I'm doing. So you can always just like yell at me and be like, Renee, move your hand. Move your hand. I got a lot of control. There we go. Cool. All right, guys, I am going to be wrapping up this stream fairly soon. Let's see here. I do kind of want to have some like extra little hairs going on. But yeah. There we go. I might do the same for my pink girl too. All right. We haven't even gotten to her highlights yet. She's gonna look so cute with her little highlights. All right. Yep, I'm gonna be wrapping up here soon, I think. It's kind of funny because like I don't know if this is the edge of her sweater or the edge of her hair. Like, you know, you decide. Alrighty. I'm cooking right now. Sorry. Okay, she's a little bit off screen. Sorry, my bad. Guys, I got a new book and I've been loving it. It's like it's called The Making of Arcane, and it literally is like an art book that is the making of the show Arcane, the one with like Jinx and Vi and everything. If you don't know what it is, then then stop watching this stream and go watch it, I guess, because it's so good. All right, so I want her to get her little highlights and give her some on her eyes. Almost makes her look a little cross-eyed, but whatever. What's done is done. And then her lips. And then her hair, just a little bit. And then some of her hair wispy, or her, she's got like a little poof ball. My pen doesn't like to write on, it doesn't like to draw on marker. All right. Let's see here. Do I want to do anything else with her eyeballs? I feel like I kind of messed them up a little bit. Does that look weird? Oh well, what's done is done. She does look a little cross-eyed now, but it is what it is. Listen, some people in this world look cross-eyed, and that's okay. All right, so she's gonna have a few freckles. Ah! I wanna make that hand a little bit smaller so it matches the other one. All right, I think she is done. All right, cool. So both of these characters are done, and I think I might stop there. What time is it? It's only 3:30. I can finish these hands. I do have to make cookies, so tonight I have tonight I always go to the gym on Wednesdays for boot camp, and tonight is my best friend's birthday celebration, and I'm making cookies, and I know that feels probably a little bit unusual to bring cookies to the gym, but it's happening. Alrighty, cool. I feel like this whole spread is looking like decent. All right, let's do. Huh. Not really sure. I'm kind of just winging it with the hands now. Okay. It's a little bit hard to see. How to do this, because my light source is coming from this direction here. Yeah, I might just like leave it. We'll come back to this. Let me do this. Let me do these hands. So I think I'm gonna do it like this. And then like this. There we go. Alrighty. Man, this like is like it's so dark. For some reason. So if my light's coming straight, like straight down from the back, and that means that like this is like that. That'd be kind of like that. I don't know. Did I screw these up? I don't know. Whoops. The amount of times I've been like saying like whoops or uh-oh with these fingers. All right. Oh, that's my nose. You guys don't need to be saying that. My face is so red right now. From my therapy my red light therapy. Here, why don't I zoom in a little bit? Oh no, I'm low battery. I think I might have to stop soon. Okay. Well, here, this is what I did here. Let me get the little heart here. All right, I think I'm gonna just like stop, like markers down and like call it. I will say this is quite the unusual combo of colors that I was not expecting, but I actually do think that it turned out okay, given the fact that I decided to just like full out color block these characters and these shapes and then use those individual colors for all of my shading and highlights and everything like that. I feel like it looks pretty good, actually. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Especially this one, though. I think she's so cute. I might turn her into a sticker. She looks a little bit, like, pissed. And I think it's, like, the way that her bangs shaped out, literally. So I think I would potentially do a little bit of adjusting with that. But overall, I love her little wings, her little halo. Like, I love that she's just pink. So I actually... After, I don't know how much time I have. My battery is like running real low. But after I'm done with my Zodiac series, which I'm almost done with my next Zodiac, by the way. But after I'm done with my Zodiac series, I'm considering doing changing my print club into a sticker club instead, and just letting my Patreon members and you guys just vote on what my next like sticker of the month would be. So if you guys were like, no, do the green girl, then I would be like, okay, I'm doing the green girl. She's going to be the sticker. Or if you guys really like the pink one, you could say, do the pink angel. She would be my monthly sticker or my sticker of the month. So I'm kind of just trying to play around with changing my club to a sticker club, because I think stickers are just like something that people use more and like they collect a little bit more. So yeah, that's something that I'm considering for it won't be for another few months, probably like starting in the fall. So maybe I'll have some like fall themed stuff or whatever. So stay tuned for that, you guys. It'll be a lot of fun. Pink girl sticker, I know, right? I actually feel like that would be really cute. So it's really nice because it's actually really easy for me to make stickers. It's a lot easier for me to make stickers than it is for me to make prints, and it's cheaper. So that is something that if I do make a pink girl sticker, I will let you guys know by next week, and I will put her up on my website. I'm talking like really fast because I'm afraid my phone's like about to die any moment. But thank you guys. Thank you for everybody who joined the live. Like and subscribe. And I'm here every single Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern. I always say Eastern. Eastern Standard Time. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for joining. Bye.